what kind of guy do you want? I feel like they're all going to say a Jin Young type of guy.
Oh, for sure.
He is truly the epitome of the type of guy that I wish to have for myself. Like, so manly on the outside, but such a, like, clumsy, funny.
Yeah, he's
and
a
that, like,
softie.
flirtation. He's a softie.
Yeah,
He's
for
truly
sure.
a softie at heart. Welcome back to another episode. Welcome back to another episode of BULGOGI Pod.
Thank you for joining us. Oh god, whenever we do that, I feel like a little like awkward. Like I'm like, hey everyone.
Thank you for joining us on this wonderful day. We are going to be talking about really fun stuff.
Yeah.
Aren't we? I'm actually really excited.
I'm super excited because season 2 of Singles Inferno is out and about. We've been out.
It's been out.
It's been out. Yeah, it's been a minute. And so I think everyone's been talking about it. Everyone's been doing their little reviews of it. So here we are. We're going to give you guys a little bit of insight into what we think about the characters.
Yeah. There are clear antagonists to the show.
Yeah, fuck you, Sohee. I really dislike Sohee.
Okay.
Sohee.
I was going to say, I think the most entertaining part of this episode is really going to be hearing your pronunciation of all these names and watching it change maybe every time you say it.
Bro, okay. Sohee.
Sohee.
I don't like Sohee. Just to, you know.
But like we'll add on to why, right?
In a little bit.
And much more.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess first question for you. Do you like season 1 better of Singles Inferno? Or do you like season 2 better?
I like season 2.
Okay,
I like season 2. Well, I think this is something you said during our watch party. It's just more well-rounded in that I feel like season 1 was just Chia. Right,
Yeah.
which I loved her, so I didn't mind it, but it was just like, what's the point? Because, right, like, they didn't, like, literally all the guys liked her, and the fitness one, I mean, I really liked her too, but she never went to Paradise, and
like Inferno was her home. I remember she was so comfortable. She was like, I love it here. I just like get to bond with everyone while I'm here.
which low-key, you can be extremely strategic, and you know, right?
Oh, for sure.
I think some people did that this season.
But like there's been less like strategy, I feel like, this season for some reason.
Or they're just like, I feel like certain personalities belong in these types of reality TV shows. And I don't think they did a good job of identifying those personalities.
Okay, I 100% agree. I think my main issue with this season is that, like, who did the casting? Who was in charge?
Exactly.
You know?
And the only reason I say this is, if you guys didn't know, the younger MC, I don't know what her name is, but she is an actress, a Korean actress.
Yes.
I feel like her name starts with a D. Tahi. So she's an actress, right? And she comes out in a drama where it's basically like she is a producer for a reality TV show like Singles Inferno.
Oh.
And it's like, I mean, it's just like a love drama. Like it's really cute. It's on, I think, like Vicky, but
what is it called?
It's on Love is for Suckers. Oh, this one. Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're on
my
man. Love is for Suckers.
Love is for Suckers. Yeah, it came out this year.
Oh wow.
It's literally about like being a producer and like, I mean, it's like a super like chick flick rom-com. Like it's just
so our type.
My mom would never watch. You know, what I mean? My mom and dad. My dad would be like, "What in the world is this?"
Yeah.
They like picked really outlandish people,
right?
You know?
Like as you should.
Yeah,
as you have to for these types of shows.
You have to. But before we like really get into it, shall we talk about our weeks?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's been up?
Really, nothing's been up. So I don't really know why I want to talk about my week, other than actually last week we talked about our
New Year's
resolutions, and I really didn't mean to do this, but it's the M alliteration, the year of the M alliteration. Right?
Okay. It was the M.
It was the right? But then I was thinking about it further, and I actually have something to add to that.
Okay.
So there's a fourth M, but also I was just like laughing at myself because I don't know why I had such a hard time remembering my own mantra, which is health is wealth, happiness is health, therefore happiness is wealth. Boom. But then I have like a secondary one, and it's manifesting the me.
Did she forget? Did she forget everyone?
Manifesting the me mentality. Right, so the MMM, there's the MMM there.
Okay.
And then the 3 M's that we identified last episode were monthly massages, meditation, and mobility exercises. But the 4th, I forgot to mention, is actually monthly manicures.
Oh, okay. Nails by Shay.
Nails by Shay. Nails by Shay. If you haven't seen my story, it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like I had like those nails I had for 4 weeks and 2 days.
That's a week and 2 days too
long. Yeah, too long. And they stuck it out with me through football, right? 4 games of flag football, boxing. Like not a single gem fell off. I had like somewhere between 8 to 10 gems on my nails. They could have honestly lasted me longer, but I was just sick of like... I wasn't sick of the artwork, but I just wanted a little change. Well, but they're also they
were like Christmas themed, so like in January, you know? Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So that is the 4th one actually.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, while we do this, little check-in. I have been eating so many vegetables.
Wow.
Yeah, I cooked some eggplant today.
Oh wow.
Yeah, super duper easy. I basically just copy exactly what my roommate does. Like literally people were complimenting me, right? Like my sister was over and then my roommate's boyfriend, they're like, oh Hannah, you season this really well. I'm like, thanks. I literally copied Joyce. Like it's just fish sauce, salt, pepper, and soy sauce. Super easy.
Do you get the eggplant, cut it, and dip it in the fish sauce, and then?
No, I get the eggplant, I cut it, I put all the cut pieces in there, and then
it's like a stir fry.
Yeah, and then I just pour everything on top.
Oh wow!
Easy, super easy. So eggplant, it's been a solid vegetable.
Okay.
So that's been good. I have also. Who am I? I am 25% through a book.
Let's go. What book?
It's called Lessons for Chemistry, and it's basic. So I think that like one of my, I don't want to say like one of my goals, but like I want to start reading for enjoyment rather than for like self-help, because I think when I read for self-help, I'm just like, I have to incorporate yet another thing into my life. And so I was like, well, the main goal was to reduce screen time, and so I got a Kindle for our like white elephant. And so I like was like, I don't know who to get book recommendations from except for Shirley, Classified Closet. Yeah, because she reads a lot. She read like 56 books this year. This was on her favorites list for 2022.
Maybe no, I definitely have a Kindle. I should use it, because if you have a Kindle, then you can track, right? Like is there a history?
Yeah. You can like sign up for like a Goodreads account. But yeah, proud of myself for like, you know, just like reading. And I know that you guys are starting a book club, but I am not. So here's my thing about the book club is I want to read without pressure to finish. Because if there's pressure, I'm going to be like, I don't want to do this. Yeah. And so, right? For my happiness, I was like, let me not join the book club. But if you guys tell me what book you're reading, maybe I'll just like read it at my own pace. Yeah. You know?
So I'm actually also proud of myself because I stopped myself from texting in that group chat. Whoever doesn't finish the book, should they be punished? And then I was like, you know what? We voluntarily signed up for this. There were some people that didn't. So if we're all interested, I have enough faith that we will all finish the book. So why bring up like be a negative? Yeah, why be a negative Nancy and be like, whoever doesn't finish the book has to, you know, X, Y, and Z. So I stopped myself from doing that. But I'm proud of you. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, thank you.
I feel a little pressured because so clearly I haven't succeeded in my book
goals 2021
for 2 years actually for 2 years now. Right, because I failed in 2021. So then I set it again as a goal for 2022 and it didn't happen. Therefore, you know, like I'm, you know, just tagging on to what you shared last week, I'm not going to set it as a goal. Like it's just going to happen just naturally. Like if I choose to read the book and finish a book, but I'm not going to be like a book a month, blah, blah. Oh, I'm bringing this up because I'm a slow reader, right? So I think like a reason I initially wanted to challenge myself was because I know I'm a slow reader. But our friend Gloria is such a fast reader.
Oh, because she's a fast... Okay, she is smart. She is smarty up here.
Like, I literally finished, like, like 3 pages, like 4 pages. It's like, okay, she was already like 50-60% through the book, and she's like, okay, like 85% through the book. And then we go to bed, but I had to like, you know, switch cars with my other roommate, and now I'm back on like TikTok, like getting freshened up. Before bed, I finished a book, you guys. She finished the book. She finished the book.
Yeah, I can believe it. I can believe that you know, you kind of just look at people. Dude, that'd be...
What about me?
Wait, I was just thinking, like, you know, on the dating apps, like, how people will, like, offend people, or how it was a trend to, like, go up to a guy and be like, you look like you can't swim. I feel like equivalently to a guy, it could be like, I feel like you don't... Like, you feel like you read slowly.
No. Well, I'm gonna train slowly.
Okay,
but no pressure.
Okay, great. I also feel like Gloria probably has the fastest words per minute.
Oh, in typing?
Yeah, her or Shanae.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah. I think I might be the slowest. I think, like, I could bet on it.
Okay,
I
2
might be
fingers.
The slowest.
Back to Singles Inferno. We were just talking about...
Oh, I answered if I liked 1 or 2.
Oh, yeah.
But you didn't answer.
I think I'm really conflicted about this because I love Chia so much.
Yeah.
But season 2 feels more well-rounded. Which one was I more invested in, though? Season 1, for sure.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna have to go season 1. But I will say, right, you just said how, like, all of season 1 was dedicated to Chia.
Yeah.
I think same thing with this season.
Yeah.
Everything is dedicated to Sergey. And so I'm just kind of like, I think this is just how they edit in Korea, or this show specifically. You know, like they just kind of like, they don't give people enough screen time. Like, I'm so mad because like my favorite girly never gets screen time, but I think she's the most interesting.
Son?
Yeah.
I feel like she had a lot at the start.
She had like, I still feel like it was focused on Sergey. Or Soy.
Yeah, at least Hoi's getting something, because what's her name? Sejong? She doesn't get anything.
Dude, wait, I've expected more from Sejong. As soon as she came out, I was like, we found our Chia. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah. And so how I kind of was thinking about it was like, oh, she's gonna be like Chia, and then the innocent girl from last season is gonna be like Hoi, and then Nadine is kind of like the athletic girl from last season. And so I was kind of like, they kind of just like archetype all these people into like a certain person, and I feel like they tried to do the same thing because they knew it worked, you know, but I don't know how well it works this season.
Yeah, I feel like, well, according to what you said, right, like if those, if what you just said was correct, right, like, oh, we feel like this person would be like that archetype and etc., I feel like those you would think wouldn't be confrontational are confrontational, and the ones that they thought would be aren't.
I agree.
Right?
I 100% agree.
So like Sejong, for example, right, during the initial interview came in really hot, like, I'm here to find a man who is as hot as me, right?
Yeah, she came in real hot with her,
and then
like,
just kind of, and then Nadine too, I feel like she's pretty confrontational, but she's like a good confrontational where she says the shit she needs to say. In the most recent episode when she was talking to Chin Young, and then Minsu came in,
fucking Minsu,
and she like, you know, and then she just excused herself, you know, like,
right, like she wasn't too aggressive about it.
She could have stayed there and been like, what are you doing here?
And like made things
like
really
talking.
awkward.
But and then Soy too. The fact that she had, okay, well, now we're just kind of doing like, I'm just regurgitating the entire episode. But I did want to go kind of in depth, just in case you guys didn't watch, or you wanted to watch and hear about our take on all of these. I do think they did pretty well in the... See, I don't want to say successful because, right, to some people this isn't successful, but they've casted some very, I don't even want to use the word prestigious, but people who are very academically achieved.
Oh, dude,
right?
When they heard that Nadine went to Harvard, bro, everyone freaked out. Everyone was like, "Oh shit,
Harvard."
I was like, yeah, true.
Yeah.
And then even like Seoulde, right? Seoulde, Seoul National. Oh, is that different from Seoul? Is Seoul National University Seoul University? Those are the same, right? Okay. I need to confirm. I don't know.
Yeah. It's like, my dad thought Harvard University was different from Harvard College.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it's like
okay.
that, you know?
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
but
goes, like, how good do you need to be at piano to go to Seoul University for piano?
oh
Like,
god.
really good? Do you think she's really good?
I think it's right.
Why didn't they have a piano in the hotel room?
I know. I actually really want to hear her. I'm surprised that
I
they
do
didn't
too.
like, you know, in like the B-roll, like why they didn't do like a little clip of her playing.
Oh,
You know?
Ooh.
Like they went to the tailor shop.
They did,
got him
and he was
cutting some
sewing.
things. Yeah.
Exactly.
Why couldn't she play-
Nadine too? She'd be in the lab,
Yeah.
like squirting something.
Scoring some
Putting that juice in the what do you call
in the beaker?
not test tube.
In the test tube.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they like,
Yeah.
came to America. They couldn't get her piano.
Wow, they came to America.
Yeah.
They came to America. Like you could have she could have had a friend who filmed her, but no, I think they came to
No,
America.
they came to America for sure.
That's wild.
Yeah, they did get some very accomplished people.
Yeah.
And then also, I think like I've been trying to like see through people and see like, why are you coming on this show? Like, is it for the clout? Because they know that Singles Inferno season 1 did so well. So
Yeah.
those people, I think it's like kind of like less so. Of course, yeah. It's a Netflix show, you know? Do I sound like Nadine except opposite?
Should we do the episode like Nadine?
어머나.
Like, I feel like I can do it.
Oh, okay. 어떻게 해야지? 어떻게 해야지?
그러니까 like usually 한국 TV show는 like it's like different. It's like different. This is a little difficult, but it'll come out. It'll come out. I feel like I can really relate to Nadine, like when she speaks like that. Well, I can relate.
I think I've been feeling bad for her specifically because I'm like, your Korean isn't good enough. I know my Korean isn't good.
It was funny because that scene when she was talking about like I think it was the passion part, right? The passion of the hardworking. So not the most recent time her and Shin Young were talking, but the previous one. It really reminded me of me and my dad. Like our conversation, because you know my dad, he like for some reason will use the most difficult word, right, and then I'm like, oh, what is that? And then he'll use like a less difficult word, but I still don't know what it is. And then my mom was like, oh, it just means like 힘들었어, and I'm like, Appa, why couldn't you use the word 힘들었어 from the start?
Right,
like why do you gotta use some
proficient ass. Yeah, you're right.
Some like Korean SAT type of word. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's trying to up your vocab.
Yeah, but it was funny because there were a couple times she was like, "What is that?" And but you feel bad.
I feel bad for her.
Yeah.
If you went on the show, if you right now went on the show, you would practice, right? You would 연습, right?
Yes, I would.
You would 연습 some Hangul, right?
I thought she was better like at Korean than the show is showing her to be.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It almost feels like as the days progress, she becomes less confident in her Korean. Like I feel like she's been using even more English as like episode 5, 6, etc. went.
I don't know so much if it's about her confidence, only because if Seon went to Pratt, right? Mm-hmm. And this is like a big assumption, but if Sergey went to Seoul University, I would hope that she knows a little bit of English. You know what I mean? Like if you're going to the top university in Korea,
right.
I hope you know how to like understand some English.
Oh, that's true.
And then
that's very true.
Dr. Tongu. Oh, I like Dr. Tongu.
Oh, easy to remember.
Didi.
Yes.
Okay.
Didi, yeah.
Didi Dubs.
Yeah.
If Didi Dubs went to UCLA for a year, he knows how to speak English.
Oh, he was very good. I was shook.
Oh my god, Chin Young. He could understand Nadine.
Could they? I feel like there's a wall between them. I can't tell if it's because of the language barrier or if it's because of the cultural barrier.
Cultural?
I almost feel like the way that Korean people flirt and like what's like acceptable, right? Like skinship, like that's like a no-go. Skinship is a no-go. Like sleeping in the same bed on one of those nights, unheard of, you know? And so
is it?
I think so. I think it's a big deal. Like when
I feel like I don't really know anymore. Like, I think if we were having this conversation, say like our freshman year of high school, or
Right.
sorry, freshman year of like college, or like senior year of high school, for sure it was like taboo topics and like that was obviously unheard of. But I feel like Korea culturally has become a lot more progressive. So I don't know.
We're getting a little slutty.
Yeah. The entire country is going through a whole phase.
Literally, ramen 먹자? 라면 먹을래? 라면 먹을래? 라면 먹을래?
You want to eat some ramen? Do you want to eat some ramen? That's like the inverse. Do you want to eat some like ramen?
Yeah.
Okay, so hopefully that gives you a good insight of like the girls
Right.
that we've talked about.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't talk about Minsu enough.
It's okay, she's irrelevant.
You're right. So wait, let me just.
Except for the one scene.
Yeah, that was wild.
That was crazy.
That was wild. And honestly, I saw that coming only because I did see it on TikTok.
Oh.
I know. But okay, so we have Nadine, we have Sergey, Soi, Seon, Sejong. Wait, we do that. Like, I just want you guys to like keep up. Like, if I'm thinking about like, if I was listening to a podcast talking about characters and we just said all these names, I would have absolutely no idea.
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
Harvard Nadine.
Yeah, Harvard Nadine.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have Pick Me Pianist Sergey, and then according to Hana, annoying actress. Okay, or just annoying, but she's an actress. Soy.
She's sorry. I would like to asterisk that she's a theater major. She's not an actress.
Oh yeah. So annoying theater major.
Yeah.
Annoying theater major Soy.
Yeah.
And Pratt artist Hoeun. And Sejong, we don't know what she does.
But we know that she hasn't gone to Paradise. No Paradise Sejong.
No Paradise Sejong. What do you think she does?
I think she's like another typical model.
She's
like
a model.
owns a beauty company. I don't know.
No,
something.
she does not own a beauty company.
Okay, she models for
she's
beauty
just
companies.
I think she's just a
She's
model.
just a pretty face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll find out next week.
Yeah.
And then Minsu, Miss CEO.
We call her Mingsu Pingsu.
Yeah. Okay, this is, you guys, do you think they're going to cancel us? So Sergey sounds like Sergey.
Sergey?
Like, we were just saying it really fast. One of our friends was like, Sergey, like had an accent. So we were like, no, it's not Sergey, it's Sergey. But now, like, that's what I think about when I think of her name, you know?
Yeah. And for
Sergey,
reference,
Sergey.
Sergey is trash. Well,
And then-
she's a little pick-me.
Well, and
so,
then
why
did we say Pingsu? Like, why?
Because it's like Pingsu
It just
Mingsu.
rhymes. It just rhymes. So now we call her Pingsu Minsu.
And Pingsu is like shaved ice.
Yeah, but it was kind of fitting because that scene when it was literally the cliff onto her walking over, she was wearing a white dress.
She was
like a
wearing
flurry, fluffy white dress. So I could see
like
it.
shaved ice.
So yeah, it reminds me of a shaved ice. I think it was kind of like an A-line baby doll too.
It was.
So it's like the shape
It's
of
like
a
the
shape of a pingsu.
Yeah,
so
you're right.
Minsu Pingsu.
Right.
All right, now moving on to the boys, just
Okay.
very quickly. We have Yoonjae,
Underbite.
Yeah.
Under by Yoonjae.
I didn't notice it the first couple episodes, and I think it might have been like we watched 7, 8 yesterday,
8,
right?
yeah.
It was 5, 6.
Oh,
Episode
yeah.
5, 6 when he was doing an interview or something, and I noticed it.
Yeah, you can tell in the way that he
Yeah,
talks.
but I don't think when he like closes his mouth, I don't think he has the underbite. It's like when he talks, like
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
underbite Yoonjae, and I remember his name because it's so unique.
It is. It is.
Yoonjae.
Yeah.
Yoonjae.
He also had some cold sores. He's really going through it, guys. Yeah.
This island life ain't for him.
Yeah, it's
so.
not. He's a pretty boy.
Yeah.
So,
And then we have Chin Young, which I have too many things
That's
and
my
too many
bias.
thoughts.
That's my bias.
And then we have Dr. Tongwoo, which we already don't like because he went to UCLA.
Yeah. Fight
And
on
then-
in this household only.
And then Chef, 23 years old, Han Bin. He just be doing the mostest.
And his waist be snatched as fuck.
Wow. Like a pingsu, but the opposite. You know what I mean? Like, holy, it's like
A Dorito.
wow. You know what's crazy is I didn't notice it when you guys first said it because I couldn't see him. Like, not that I thought he was a girl, but like, I was just looking at all the guys' bodies, and I just, for some reason, he was at
He
the
just
end, and I
skipped over,
I
yeah.
didn't see him because his waist. He'd be like, I don't even know, like 20, 22.
Oh,
23?
yeah, I want to guess.
Holy shit,
like
it
a
was-
smaller,
Yeah,
maybe
it was-
like a 15 inches
it-
circumference. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And then, dude, I thought the tailor was so funny.
Why? Because he keeps sleeping? Because he has sleep apnea?
You guys, like, sometimes I think I'm too oblivious to these reality shows. And then remember he like got to paradise in his suit, and I was just like, oh, what do you think he does for like his job? And you guys were like, for sure tailor. And I was like, how many tailors are there in Korea? Like, you cannot be like casting all the tailors of Korea. And then didn't you say chintek before he came out?
Yeah.
And then we were just like, haha, chintek. And then it was chintek.
Yeah, it was literally, no, it was me and Michelle pre.
Oh my
we were going,
gosh.
oh, remember Chintek worked in that place? And then they showed.
So I thought but this was Chintek's clip from last season. So I thought they
Yeah.
were doing like a replay, and then they paused and pointed to him cutting up some fabric, and I was like, holy shoot, this is too hilarious.
Yeah.
And so he's a tailor.
Uh-huh.
I think him and Chongwoo. So this next guy, the one who's like just too obsessed with, Sergey, I think they went to the same plastic surgeon. They just give me very similar vibes.
You see, I think that's one of the hard things about looking at Korean people. I'm like, oh my gosh, everyone has the same nose.
Yeah.
I think that's why Sergey,
Yeah.
I don't know if she got her nose done or not. I'm going to guess at least a little bit of filler. But her nose is more unique than anyone else.
Like non-surgical,
Like
like
it does-
non-invasive, just like a little,
Yeah,
a little,
like a little
filling.
nose
Yeah.
bridge. Like, I think that was it. And so I think that's where her like meryok comes from.
Oh.
Her charm. meryok. Stop laughing at me. I'm trying to practice. Guys, I'm going to become fluent.
I think that was the most perfect example of Korean cursive.
meryok.
Meryok. That was the most perfect Korean cursive I've ever heard. Meryok.
Do you know why this drives my mom crazy?
Yes, because your 할머니 멸치 하얀 국. I literally listened to that part, so that part was so funny. I will remember that episode forever. That was way too funny. 하얀 국 and 멸치. What else was there?
Wait, I still say takgwang
That's correct.
instead of tamuji.
No, that's correct.
Well, no, but I get yelled at because takgwang, I think, is the Japanese version.
Well, did I tell you that? I think I said this on the pod, that like unknowingly I speak Hatsuri, and that's like, what's half in Korean? You know, half?
Pan?
Yeah, do you say pantum?
Ani.
I say pantum. My entire life, I didn't even know that was Hatsuri.
Oh.
Yeah.
She got that shigol in her.
I do, and I didn't even know. Yeah, my ex's parents were like, not, they weren't laughing at me.
Right.
I don't think they were laughing at me.
Maybe they were laughing
But maybe
at
they were. But they pointed out, oh yeah, that's Hatsuri. And I was like, mind blown. I was like, what? I say pantum my entire life.
Huh.
So, yeah, that 멸치 and 하얀 국.
I'm freaking
And
dead.
the meryok. Meryok.
And the meryok.
Cool. So that's all that's your character analysis there
Oh,
for
yeah.
you.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I guess question for you then. In terms of girls and guys separately, who are your favorites and why?
I feel like I come in with a bias.
Okay.
I'm usually never ahead of the trend, to be honest. So to have known one of the contestants prior to the show releasing, I was like, oh, I know that person.
Who?
So I watched all of Nadine's mom's like YouTube videos, which it's like a conjoined, like it's like Nadine, her sister, and her mom. So I've watched all of her sister and her like college acceptance journey and their day in a life, like, at their colleges. And so when she was chosen, I was like, or like I found out after episode 1 and 2 released, I was like, oh, I know her.
Oh.
So I just naturally am rooting for Nadine.
Wait, I didn't know that. I was wondering why you liked her so much.
Yeah. She's just, she doesn't know who I am, but I know who she is.
Oh yeah.
I know who she is. I watched the acceptance video. That was like, I feel like I cried when I watched it.
Oh my god.
Now it has like 3 point something million views.
Yeah, it was trending.
But just how cute was that? And she was alone. I don't know why she was alone, because she FaceTimed in her mom and her sister.
Oh.
So maybe she went to like a Korean international school.
I have a feeling she's like one of those people that like, you know, flew back and forth, like that type.
Well, she definitely did. Actually, I don't know. Maybe she went to a boarding school.
Yeah. Maybe I was thinking international school.
But anyways, yeah. So love her. And yeah, for the guys, up until Chinyoung came, I loved Yoonjae. But yeah, Chinyoung,
something else.
He is truly something else. Again, I'll elaborate afterwards because I feel like our guy favorite might be the same.
Yeah, for sure. Because, okay, girl favorite is actually Sohn. She's the Pratt artist.
Abstract artist.
I always remember her as the natural girl because that was one comment that she made when she came in. She was like, oh, I think my meryok is like because I'm natural. And then I was like thinking about it and I was like, that felt a little snaky because right, everyone in Korea gets like work done, and so for her to like make that comment, I was like, ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna like this girl. But then she turned out to be like just like chill, like kind of like, you know.
I do remember her interview. I didn't really like her. I was like, she's not that pretty. It's like what I thought, but like every episode, like she gets like prettier and prettier.
Yeah, I agree. So she's my favorite, girls wise, guys wise, Chinyoung.
This is actually gonna take me to. Oh, sorry. I think I skipped this part because that was too much. Like, Sergey's boobs were too out and I felt uncomfortable.
Dude.
Bro,
I literally watched it and I went, beep, 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 beep. I rewound. I literally was like, let me see this boy's eyes again. Okay, wait, hold on. You know that I'm a freaking... No, it wasn't like that. He was literally... Oh, I can't even describe it. I can't even... Like, when I when I say I like eye contact, it's like, oh shit. I know that she fucking melted when he was looking at her like that.
Is she not an eye contact type of person?
She's not. I've been analyzing the shit out of her body language and like what she does. Yeah. Because I was like, how do I copy it?
What? No, her antsiness, like, I don't like that.
Oh.
Like, okay, I don't dislike her because I will say, like, the part when she was like, oh, can I, like, cross that line? Like, that was cute. That was like,
damn.
Wow. That was great.
Really thinking on your feet.
Yeah, that was great. Like, his heart melted at that moment,
he was like, oh, shit, this girl's a little witty. Yeah, for sure.
But I will say, so far, my favorite moments, if I had to pick my top 3 favorite moments, 2 of the 3 are from Chinyoung. Like, every girl, you ask every Korean girl right now, like, what kind of guy do you want? I feel like they're all gonna say a Chinyoung type of guy.
Oh, for sure.
Like he is truly the epitome of the type of guy that I wish to have for myself. Like, so manly on the outside, but such a like clumsy, funny. Like, he saw, like, you know, this most recent episode, you could tell, like, he was jealous.
Yeah, he's a softie.
Like, flirtation. He's a softie.
Yeah,
he's truly a softie at heart.
For sure.
Right? So I wrote these code words. I don't even remember the code.
Okay, so guys, wait, for reference, me and Julie, right, we have to like write some stuff down because we're forgetful people, and so I was like, please like write little codes for your favorite scene so we don't know what each other is saying until we're actually saying it. But she can't remember.
Oh, I remember. Okay, I remember. I wrote GAB.
Gab.
For kabang.
Oh.
And you know, this is a pretty iconic scene, right? When she was like, oh, like, are you gonna hold my bags for me? And I just love the way he talks because it's like, it's not like rude enough it's like not categorized as rude.
Yeah.
Because like technically Sergey asked and he was like, oh, do you want me to hold it for you? Like, I can hold it for you. And then she said no.
Right.
So then he was just like, all right then.
Yeah.
Right?
It's very matter of fact.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. She's just like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So I thought that was just such a funny scene because I think initially I was like, if a guy did that to me, I'd be so turned off. But then I started to find it more comical. Because then he ran into the wall. So that was not a memorable, like this, unfortunately didn't make it top 3. However, like that is also like, it was an honorable mention moment. And then the second part, my number 2, I have to remember what that is.
Okay, well, while you remember, mine is gonna be another scene from Chin Young. It's literally this scene. This is my favorite. When he drags Sergey across the pool with her finger, I was like, I'm done. I'm done. Game over. Game freaking over. Because, right, that scene started with her not being in the pool, him not even asking her to join him in the pool, and her volunteering, right, to come into the pool. And so, like, it just, like, didn't, like, you could just tell, like, vibes are good. Vibes are on that night. You need to go back and watch that scene. It was actually, like, iconic.
Okay, I will.
I was like screaming. I was screaming alone.
I don't like watching her.
Sergey? I don't like her. I don't like her.
I don't like hate her, but I think it goes, I don't like Soyi first. Yeah. And then I don't like Sergey next. What about Minsu Bingsu?
Oh,
I don't really like Minsu Bingsu either.
She doesn't even make my list.
On the list.
Yeah, she's like more irrelevant. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the finger pull.
My second one is also Chin Young.
Yep.
And it's that same date when they are sitting on the couch and they find out each other's ages, and she just goes like, "Oh, like, so should I call you oppa?" Right? Which that was also like, she knows how to. We gotta take lessons. You know what I mean? She needs to make a tutorial on YouTube, as like all the other Singles Inferno #1 cast members did. They literally made YouTube channels and then all blew up even more. Yeah. She needs to make one, Flirting 101.
Wait, yeah. Because, okay, wait, I was also hearing from my mom, right? I was like asking her, I was like, oh, when can you do panmal? Right? I was like, do you announce it? And she's like, no, that's weird. Like, one way to do it is by saying like, oh, should I call you oppa then?
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh. And so she's like, yeah, so you either have to do it like that or I don't remember what the alternative option was, but yeah.
It was so funny because I feel like I feel like maybe I feel so connected. I don't feel connected, but I feel like I can understand Chin Young because I feel like if I was in his position, I would have reacted the same way. You know what I mean? Like if, like maybe to my sister, like even you, like you're like, oh, can you hold my? I would do the same thing. You know, like, oh, do you want me to hold it for you? And then if you were like, no, I'd be like, okay, then. Like that's why I can understand. And so when she asks, oh, should I call you oppa? And he's like he could have just said no, but the fact that he was like, no, just call me like yeah. like it was just so, like, I think he felt a mixture of flustered and like that's just how he is too. Like his reaction was just like, oh, like no, like just like just call me yeah or something. Yeah or something. Yeah.
Because yeah, right? Translation is like, hey you, right? Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's your second favorite. I think my second favorite actually involves someone that was very irrelevant. Mingsu Bingsu. The fucking.
Dude, that was like a horror scene. It was a horror scene.
Yeah. Horror scene. I'm pretty sure the background music stopped. Oh my god, it's so funny. So if you guys don't know, it was in episode 8, right? Was it an 8 or was it 7? One of the
7
two.
Or 8, yeah.
Where Nadine and
Chin
Young are talking, and then Mingsu Bingsu goes.
Okay, they're just getting a B-roll, right? Or maybe the cameraman effed up and it was like always supposed to be on her. You know what I mean? Like walking over. Because that was way too zoomed in. You know what I mean? That was pretty zoomed in. It was just the ocean and the edge of the cliff. And then they just moved like, I don't know, like a couple of feet to the right. And it was just like her walking over, like doomsday, like dun dun dun. Like Nadine and Chin Young talking. Like she's about to start drama. Yeah, but that was just, it was just so unexpected that it was funny.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what about your third
and
favorite
then my
scene?
third, was definitely, this was a cute moment when Soy was in the airplane with Sejun. And see, okay, like it was cute, but was she really afraid? Like she was like really uncomfortable.
Because she's theater major, you know? She's a theater major, so she could have been acting.
Yeah, and she was just kind of like
squinting her damn eyes like she always does. dude, that girl needs to put on some sunglasses because she is not looking cute when she squints.
Nadine be doing it right.
Exactly.
She's always in sunnies.
Yeah. And then Sergey's eyes are always open. And so I'm like, what are you doing, Soy?
Yeah, that's my third.
Okay, and then I think my third is when Chin Young showed up.
Oh, okay.
I think when he did the game. Sorry, my shoulder cracked. I need to do more mobility stretches. Yes. But
when Chin Young showed up, as in like
when he showed up to play the game, I was underestimating him because I was like, oh, he looks smaller than Tongwan.
There is no Tongwan.
Did I keep saying Tongwan? Tongwoo?
Wait, I'm so sorry. Wait, like showed up? You mean like showed up as in like this is my territory? That type of show up, or like physically showed up to the game?
When he physically like his first scene, like his first day on the island. When he came.
Not the recent, not the latest.
Yeah. Sorry, no.
The first one when like
when he appeared and then like beat everyone in 0.2 seconds
in jorts.
Yeah, in jorts, and then he threw the flag. I was like, oh god.
Oh yeah, he was making a statement when he like
threw it. He was like, easy.
I mean, they easily just
oh yeah no, if I were one of the girls, I hope you guys know, if I were one of the girls on the show, I would be an idiot. I would be so stupid because as soon as that would happen, I would be like my mouth would just be wide open. Yeah. So favorite
that was a great moment. Yeah,
it was great.
That was a great moment.
Love him so much.
We're a fan, if you could not tell.
Oh yeah. Check out his YouTube channel. Not sponsored.
Do you have his handle?
It's like Dex like 101 or something. Another question for you. Right. I think that we are lifelong learners, and I know, at least for me last season, I learned a lot from Chia. And so, in terms of flirting, what have you learned from Singles Inferno?
This is reminding me of our other TV show breakdown. And remember, you and I learned very different.
21.
Yeah, we learned very different things.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's because this is like a fun, just reality TV show. I didn't watch it so thoroughly. I don't know if I've learned any flirting tips. What, did you learn a lot? Okay, I didn't learn any flirting tips, but if there is something I learned, it's I've identified more of the things that I am attracted to. Of the characteristics that I'm attracted to.
Okay. Because, right, you like someone who's tough on the outside, soft on the inside.
Like, I like Chin Young. Like, if Chin Young could speak English and lived in California, he'd be mine.
Is Chin Young not like too aloof for you?
No, I like that.
Oh, you see, I think I like the idea of him. I think he's too aloof for me. I think I would be the most anxious person if we ever were to start talking or anything like that.
Oh, but like in that scene with Minsu, like I think he's very straightforward. Like he could be just he doesn't like approach first.
Right.
That's what they were saying. Like the hosts were saying like, oh, he's not really the type. Or did our friends say it? Like he usually doesn't like approach. But if you ask, like he'll talk.
Oh.
Right. If you just like take the initiative to ask, like he'll answer.
Yeah.
But he's just so cute. I love his hairstyle. I love his tattoo.
Wolf cut.
So a lot of guys can pull a comb over. I don't think many guys can pull a wolf cut.
Oh, for sure no.
Like I almost think like your face with small beanies might be like equivalent to how much I actually love guys with wolf cuts.
Oh yeah. Well, lucky for you, it's very trendy right now.
Yeah.
And then after the show, oh, you bet every boy in Korea. Every guy in Korea is gonna have a wolf cut.
Okay, wait. Okay, I think I've well, I already said my answer, but yeah, I don't think I've learned. Like, I just think they're all stupid. And also, I don't think I actually answered this question at the very start you asked. Okay. Like, if all these people are on here for clout. Korean TV shows are a little different. I think Korean, like the Korean society, we're all a little like Like, there's no way they weren't going to, like, what's the word? It starts with a P.
Well, the word I was thinking of was vain.
Koreans?
Yeah.
Well, it's like a synonym of like kind of like shallow, like materialistic, maybe pretentious. And so there's no way you're going to put someone that doesn't go to Harvard, that doesn't go to Seoul National University, that doesn't own a tailor shop or works with chintek, you know? Like, there's no, like, all of these people are here, like, that's my take. Like, no one's really here to like find the love of their life. It's like to promote their own. Miss CEO Min Soo Bing-soo is, you know, people are gonna definitely look up what she owns.
Right. Yeah.
What
that's
else?
True.
Yeah, like, you know, they're not, right?
Yeah. And then like I think residually, if they find someone, it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, but I think like there's not a single couple that stayed together from last season.
I thought there was one.
There is not. Like it's like they broke up like 4 or 5 months ago.
Oh, okay.
Which means
they did it for like a year.
Has it already been a year?
Yeah, I think so.
But anyways, yeah, so I haven't learned any flirting tips, but what I did learn is what I like about a guy and what I really don't like about a guy.
Okay, what
and
don't
I think
you
they're
like?
a bit foolish.
Who's foolish?
Well, Sohee for sure is foolish, and I think Chongwoo's a little foolish too.
Oh, who's Chongwoo?
Chongwoo is
the persistent guy.
the persistent Sergey lover.
Oh.
The persistent Sergey lover. See, I don't know because he never went to paradise, so I don't know what he does for a living.
Yeah, you're
What do you
right.
think he does?
I don't know.
I think he's a model too.
Yeah, I think he's a model too. Like honestly, yeah.
Yeah, like I just get the inkling like he might be a model.
Okay, I think I agree with you in terms of like when somebody thirsts too hard after you, you don't like them, right? Like people always say like, oh, like consistency is nice, like you want a guy who is always there for you and like treats you like a princess, but then sometimes I'm like, but sometimes you guys don't have game.
Yeah.
And so I think that's where the issue is like they feel the eagerness.
So this was what I was thinking about the car ride over, right? Was like, because I was thinking about why I like Yoonjae, and it's because he didn't make it so clear to Sohee, the theater major, like that she was but he basically did, and she didn't really get the sign, right? But then she kind of did, but like she still pursued him, which that's now your issue. But I do feel he was also not like but he was also persistent about Pratt artist Seon, right? So I was thinking, what is the difference between like that type of persistent pursuing versus Chongwoo, the one who hasn't gone to paradise yet, and his, you know, pursuing of Sergey. And that's it. It's just like if you're attracted, you like it, and if you're not attracted, it's creepy and it's eager. Yeah, like that's really it.
That is it. Yeah, that's true.
Like, that's the only thing I could think of, because why Sergey be going into the pool with
Jinyoung and not Yoonjae?
No, with not with Tongwoo.
Tongwoo.
With
yeah, it was
Tongwoo.
Tongwoo. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tongwoo was like, you wanna go to the pool? She's like, no, I don't like swimming.
Yeah.
And like, I also thought that scene was really weird when she was like, I don't drink, and he was just like so like surprised that she didn't drink.
Yeah, he was weird about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Like that too, like I just really felt her during that part too. But you know what I mean? Like that's also when I realized, wow, love can do stuff, because right?
She drank with Jinyoung?
Because she swam with Jinyoung. I don't think she drank.
Yeah, I don't think she drank.
But yeah.
Right.
Like, so I was just really thinking, like, what is the difference? Because why do we all feel that Yoonjae's pursuance is like not creepy and not eager, but why do we think like Chongwoo's and like Sohee's is like closer to infatuation than not?
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
It's like the attraction level. I think like also through and through, one huge lesson I've learned is like, damn, looks. It's about looks, like first and foremost. Yeah. And I know like people always say like, oh, I have to be attracted to you first. I've never felt it so strongly, because like, right, why did everyone choose Sergey? Yeah. Because I don't think she has the most amazing personality. Yeah. At all. I think it's literally because she's cute. Yeah. And so and she's kind of aloof. Yeah. I don't think she's like, right? She doesn't share a lot. Like she kind of likes to, you know, keep her information all to herself. Yeah,
like she got called out on it too.
Exactly. But I think it's all the part of like kind of her draw as a person. Is like, oh, why can't I break through to her? You know, why is she so vague?
Yeah.
And so it makes you curious about her.
Yeah.
I will say, like, yeah, I think that's one thing I learned. Flirting Wise from Sergey, dude, she just be biting her fucking lip. She bites her lip so much. Like, so much. And then I think the way that she, like, looks down and doesn't make eye contact is actually so cute. So cute. Like, I'm like whoa. Yeah. But my only thing is that is that's the direct opposite of what I learned from Chia last season. Right? Chia taught me make eye contact. But then Sergey is the exact opposite. So I don't know what to believe right now.
I don't like the no eye contact.
Yeah, I think it's a little like
it's a little, that is giving me it's just pick me vibes.
Yeah, no, she's
like, it's just
she's major pick me. Literally heat stroke, she fucking faked that shit. She faked that shit for sure. It's like, where's Chin Young?
Yeah.
It's hot. Go drink some water. Go
in the shade.
Yeah,
go shower or something. Cool off.
I know.
Maybe if you wanted to adopt a habit,
okay,
an anxiety habit, you can start biting your lip. I feel like it's a great method.
Okay.
If you ever see, like, do you see it? I actually thought I had one a couple days ago.
I see.
When I get like kind of stressed, I'll just like bite one area of my lip. Like
on the inside? On the inside. Can you show me? Can you do it right now? Dude, she's fucking Sergey. The way that you're like, she bites her lips so much. When I'm stressed.
More than what to do, I just learned more like what not to do's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Like I think I could see actually, I don't know about that. Actually, I don't know. I wish to be more like a Seon type of dater.
Me too.
Like, not so like shy away, like,
yeah, she's very herself.
Yeah,
like it's very like refreshing.
Like sure, Sergey might get a lot of the guys right now, but then when you actually have to like be yourself or want to be yourself, but you can't because you fell in love with somebody, like you fell in love with the version of the non-real. Like it'll be so tiring and difficult.
I agree. I 100% agree.
So
yeah. Seon and Jin Young are the only ones I followed.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't think anyone's like worthy enough to like follow. Yeah. I'll probably not be following any of them. Maybe I'll look them up. But yeah. My girl Zoe.
Yeah.
I'm very happy for her.
Yeah.
I'm very happy for okay, she's not my girl actually, but Zoe, I'm so happy she went to Paradise.
I thought you were going to say, Zoe, I'm so happy for you. Like, yeah, she's gonna watch this.
Zoe, I'm so happy for you.
Maybe we should title it something that she's gonna watch.
Yeah, Zoe fans.
Meanwhile, I'm going. You
start the episode.
Going. I really don't like you.
Sorry. I had another comment about what you said about how it's about appearance. And yeah, like to your point, I think the show, like, you just kind of have to because you're here for 9 days.
True.
Right? And so it's just like heightened even more. Like you don't start off like having like deep conversations to then decide. Like you're there for what, a day and a half, and then you already have to send each other like a little note. So it's really that first footing of like, you know, like that first impression.
Makes sense. True. So also like taking into consideration the fact that everyone's like tired, like sleep deprived, food deprived, cold sores. Like everyone's in like.
Not with Chef Hanbin though.
Oh yeah, Chef Hanbin be cooking. He be radishing.
Yeah,
yeah. The moo.
He be mooing.
The moo.
He be mooing. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And my very last is just like, say I were to get into another relationship and that did not lead to marriage, right?
Because it's not Chin Young.
Like, if it's not gonna work out, not that I'm like preemptively saying my next relationship isn't gonna work out, but you might as well just go for the good looking guys.
Dude,
you know?
yeah. Okay, well, we're excited for The finale.
Mm-hmm. What's your prediction? Let's wrap up with what your prediction is of the finale.
I think the only two couples that are gonna like get matched are Jinyoung, Sergey, and then it's gonna be Seon and Yoongjae.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the only two. I think everyone else is gonna miss each other. Or I think Sohee may choose what the fuck is his name? Sejun.
You literally remembered his name yesterday.
I know, and then I keep getting the Chun part, but I can't remember if it's the first little word or the second.
Bird.
Oh,
Bird Jun.
Okay, Bird Jun.
Yeah.
I think if she is just like, fuck, I'm just gonna choose someone for the sake of choosing someone, she'll choose him and then they'll match.
Oh.
You know?
Okay, I agree.
That's the one thing. I'm like, this show is dead now.
Yeah. Not enough drama.
Yeah.
Not enough spice. Oh, except for that last scene.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I'm shook. One thing, to move things on. Watch Pink Lie on Hulu. It's another Korean dating show. It's very interesting.
Somebody recommended another Korean dating show.
Which one?
She says she sent me the link that she watches it on because it's like not on these big
send
like.
it to me.
Yeah, I can't. Something in Bali.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
See you guys next week. She said, "See you guys next week." In case you couldn't tell from her.
Wheezing.
You got
See you guys next week. Thank you for joining us. You guys can get some.
Oh my god, something. It's not even that late, you guys.
It's Burrito Podcast. On Twitter, Podcast. Me on everything I did.
And me at BJ. Me at BJLFID.
I'm fully crying.
You really are.
I'm like really crying.
When I messed up, that fully gave me buttery flaky crust moment. It was a buttery flickery flake moment. Oh my god, why are you crying? Are you okay?
So I think there's like makeup in my eye.
It'll be all right. So, I do like this.
You can't even see me, Robin. I'm trying to hear it.